Wednesday night baseball now from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Kwang Young Kim, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
And, fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage, 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
And it's 1-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And this will be fouled away.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Just getting started here in St. Louis. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Trevor Story steps in now. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Next, it'll be Austin Riley. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. From the belt, the pitch out, nothing doing.
1-0.
Story, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag, runner back safely. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s with 19 homers and 61 RBIs. Hit on the ground to short. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. On to the bottom of the first here at Busch Stadium. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Huascar Ynoa gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
The next 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Albies brings it in, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit as that'll score the runner from third and tie our ball game at 2 apiece.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Waiting on it is Heredia. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He was hitless in the shutout last night, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. The 3 of us. So now into the box is Travis d'Arnaud, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. d'Arnaud stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Meadows has it, and there's one away.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 30 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
3-2 pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Popped high in the air. Arenado has a play. 2 gone. Up next, Guillermo Heredia. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. O'Neill able to track it down for the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Tyler O'Neill. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1-1.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on.
Breaking ball locked him up there. Tyler O'Neill becomes the first out here in the bottom of the 2nd. Matt Carpenter comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
The 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the 2nd inning. It'd be hard not to, because that 1st inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
0-1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. The batter will be Christian Pache. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1. Pache is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Christian Pache goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fastball is looked at for strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Molina has it. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1-0 the count. The pitch.
No.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Man at first after the 2-out walk. And he lays off there 1-0.
1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that is into right field, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
No balls and a strike to count. He's set. The 0-1.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat won't pay off.
We're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the 3rd inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not